your trusted leader in e-motorsports.
All right, race fans, it is Vigilante Racing time from Talladega Super Speedway. Welcome to the Leader of the Pack 213. This is the Vigilante Racing Network, live from virtual Talladega, Alabama, for round 11 of the VRL Vanquish Series. My name is Alan Vaught, and I'll be bringing you all the excitement and racing action here tonight. We'll get you started off with some session details. All right, folks, tonight we're running 80 laps here at the Super Speedway. That's 213 miles. Your fuel capacity is limited to 70%. Tires are unlimited for this event. They do have one fast repair should they need it. And the incident limit is set to 33 and 6. As always, iRacing controls the lucky dogs in the waiver rounds. Let's talk a little bit about championship points right now. Only 3 races until we crown our champion, and it's pretty tight at the top of the leaderboard. In first place right now, we have the 51 of Dylan Bryant with 299 points, closely followed by second place, number 7, Jacob Alicia with 282 points. And then only 1 point behind him in third is the 38 of Chris Gomes at 281. Fourth is the 81 machine of Jonathan Osborne with 273 points. And fifth is Mike Adamson at 272. So all of these drivers are in striking distance of the championship. This is a straight points format, no reset, no playoff. This is old school points system. And honestly, I love it. And I think it's showing the cream of the crop, rising to the top and getting hot at the right time in this event. So right now, as I get you over to the main screen, we'll get you some information for tonight's race, starting off with some weather notes. It's only 82 degrees out there right now with 51% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and, you know, a decent breeze at 8 miles per hour. So we expect nothing, nothing to interfere with this race. Obviously, no rain here in the iRacing sim for these tracks in NASCAR, but should be sunny throughout. Maybe the grip will start to go away as the temperatures rise on the track throughout the race. And it will be a dynamic track as always. So some of these grooves will get hot and may see some slipping and sliding due to that. But that's pretty much your atmospherics for tonight. And as far as penalties are concerned, we do have a few from last week. The 4 machine of Williams, the 7 of Alicia, the 10 of Cawthon, the 12 of Schoenbachler, the 29 of Mayberry, the 81 of Osborne, the 82 of Everidge, and the 721 of Reading. And this is all from Michigan International Speedway. We just had a few incidents there, just minor things, but if you're deemed to be the cause of an incident or the root cause of an incident, you end up with a penalty. What that means for these guys with just one penalty, it's an end of line penalty at the beginning of the next race. So all of those I listed will not be able to qualify. They start at the rear, and that's the extent of that penalty. They'll just be kind of starting from behind the 8 ball. Definitely something they can likely recover from, especially a track like Talladega where the draft is supreme. You can go from last to first in a couple of laps, but also you're in that danger of trying to get through that middle danger section as well. And you're pretty much caught up on all this. We have about another 5 minutes or so before these drivers start to qualify. And what I want to do is get the perspective of one of the drivers. We do have 3 onboard cameras tonight. This one is that I'm about to show you is the 01 machine of Kelly Kill. And there we go. I just had to find his name. I'm going to see if we can get a word with Kelly before we start this race. Hey, Kelly, it's down in the booth, buddy. Do you got me?
Mode, and because of the way I'm running my
hey,
graphics
Kelly.
card
Kelly.
In iRacing, I don't run the NVIDIA control
I don't think you can hear me,
surround
folks.
sound. Used to, I could do that before.
That sounds like we caught him in the middle of a conversation, so I pulled him back out. We'll try to get in just a moment. The live broadcast, folks. These things happen. Try him one more time. Kelly Kill, it's Alan Bachman. You got me? Nope, I guess that's not going to work out for us, folks. We try to get him in here. We'll move on to another driver in the meantime. Let's see what's going on the track. These guys are still wrapping up another not quite 3.5 minutes of practice here. Make sure you hit me up in the chat tonight. I am the lone broadcaster for your event, and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. Just please keep it safe for work. As far as your comments are concerned, I see a few people already out there in the chat. Albert Anderson Sr. got in there pretty quick. Said, go get him, son. Talking about Albert Anderson, who you're looking at right now. And the 99 DeWalt machine is going for this championship here in the Vanquish Series. Then you got, let's see, Kyle Vaught out there saying, vroom, vroom, Friday night racing, boys. Let's see, is Kyle running tonight? Don't see him in the field. I don't think he's here. But he is supporting us. Thank you for that, Kyle. Lori's out there saying hello to everyone. Albert Anderson Jr. saying, that's okay, Lori. Good thing. Small packages. Wait a minute. Let me take a look. No, that's probably senior. That's senior. Lori's telling me that Kelly couldn't hear me to try him again. So we'll try Kelly one more time. See if we can get a quick word with him. Hey, Kelly, it's down in the booth. You got me, buddy? Kelly's down in the booth. Do you got me? I surely can see him. And I can hear him. He can't hear me.
Where I'm at now.
Yep. Don't know what's going on there, folks. He just can't hear me. So we'll pull it back out then.
Or somebody.
just another minute or so, we're going to watch these guys go ahead and start their qualifying run. Actually, we did have 3 cameras for tonight, but now we have 4. So what you have is 01 of Kelly Kill, the 10 of Cawthon, Dave Mayberry, and the 29, the 13 of Player. Dandy Player. Trying to see if I can get you another driver to talk to, but they're about to qualify, so I don't know if I want to really mess with them too much. Of course, 21, he's not going to qualify. I think he has a penalty submit. We'll try to get a word with him. Hey, Dave, it's sound in the booth. You got me, buddy. Hold on 1 second.
Gotcha.
Hey, Dave, you got me? Can you hear me? Maybe something going on with the audio.
Thank you.
Lori, Renee.
We'll check that. Just let you guys check out the qualifying. It's about to begin. While I'll look into this audio issue.
Checking my series. Thank you.
Hey, Dave, it's sound in the booth, but you got me.
Can you hear me? Just kidding. I can hear you now.
All right, good deal. Yeah, we had a little bit
I
of a
didn't
glitch
even know
there.
you pulled me up last time.
No, not for sure. I was trying to get somebody in here just to kind of talk and say, you're not qualifying, right? Because you got a penalty.
Yeah, I got an old penalty. Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, what's your plan for tonight? Especially coming from the back with that penalty.
Well,
not a huge
yeah.
problem here, is it?
Nah, not at all. You know, I just more or less really, I think really you need to work on pit stops because I honestly think we have a chance tonight to go green flag, start to finish. I could see that happening.
It's not unprecedented for us to do that. Super Speedway sounds, illogical and crazy for most of the leagues, but we've done it plenty of times before.
Yeah, that's why I even though I'm starting in the back, I don't think I'm going to ride around in the back. You know, I don't want to get cut off from the lead pack and, in a you know how it happens, not really a caution, but, the pack gets spread out for whatever reason. I don't want to lose the lead pack. So
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm going to try to get up there pretty quick. And Albert, if you're going to listen to this broadcast, I am going to lock my front bumper onto your tailgate until the very last lap, and then coming out of turn 4, Albert, I'm going to pass your ass.
Slingshot engage, eh? So, hey, what's
Yes,
what's your crew chief Rocky got planned for you tonight? Is he on the same strategy with you?
He's on snack and sleep strategy. He's asleep already. I literally just put him up here, and he's out. He's sleeping. He's no help.
Well, hey, man, do you have any? It's like you got one teammate in here tonight.
Yeah,
At
Kelly,
least.
Trevor has been in Discord with us on Friday nights.
All right, Six Machine and Robertson. So you guys are going to plan on working together then?
Yeah, we try when we can. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to have to bust up Albert and Dylan. I think they're on the same team. So we got to keep an eye on those two.
Well, hey, man, thanks very much for talking to me real quick, and good luck on the race. Maybe I'll talk to you on the podium or maybe later in the race.
That's my goal.
All right, buddy.
You can pull me up anytime.
Good deal. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
All right. So that was Dave Mayberry. Let's see if we can find this time. Maybe Kelly will work. Hey, Kelly, Kill. This is Alan in the booth. Got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, Alan.
Okay, yeah, we had an audio issue there. You couldn't hear me apparently. So hey, man, I just talked to the 29 machine of Mayberry. Told me he's going to work with you and Robertson if you can to get to the front and win this thing. You are one of the best, if not the best, arguably pusher and super speedway racer between you and America's driver of the 99 Albert Anderson. So, what's your play for the night? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going out here on my out lap right here, seeing where I can. Hopefully, I can put it in the top 5. I'm hoping, and we'll see where Albert sits, and if Dave and Trevor get up here, I'm planning on working with them guys, and if something doesn't happen, I'll work with who's ever around me and see what happens. Hopefully it's ends up a podium finish tonight. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, you want to
Not get wrecked out.
You want to focus on this, or you mind if we ride along?
No, go ahead. Let's ride along.
You maybe talk us through what you're doing if you want to. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, no worries. Gonna try to ride the middle right here. Just trying to wind her up. I'm on my first lap right now. Going to taking the green flag. I think I got my force speed back too high. Really fighting me right now. Again, I don't know how the Gallagher's got the pole right now. Adamson second.
Yep, sure are. Jackson's in third.
Jackson third. Yeah, I work well with Adamson. If I can get around him tonight, I'll help him around the track. Whoever else is around, whoever works with me, but hopefully Mayberry and Trevor's around, and we can get something done tonight. All right, here comes my
money lap.
Money lap. There we go. Try to hold it down here on the double yellow line. Not move the wheel as much. Gonna let it post up. Not for sure I'm at hitting 9th right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm losing it right here in 3 and 4. Whatever Albert does, he's definitely got it figured out. I'm gonna cut it down here. Try not to hit the grass. And I'll just ride it straight through there. There we go.
See if you gained any here.
5th.
Shot up to 5th. Yep. That's
Not
a
bad.
good gain.
Not bad.
And you're actually in front of Albert Anderson. I don't know if he had an issue tonight. Maybe he touched the grass or something like that. But hey, man, I appreciate you letting us ride along with you and take a look at how you get around this track for qualifying.
Yeah, no worries, man. It was fun. So yeah, have a good night tonight, Alan.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we talk to you a little bit later. And good luck to you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks,
all right, man.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
See it.
All right, that's the 01 machine of Kelly Kill. Kind enough to let us ride around with him while he's doing his qualifying and kind of talk us through what it takes. I mean, a lot of keep your wheel steady, smooth. Don't move it or move it as little as possible, but you got to hit your line perfectly to get it around here fast. Most of the times are really tight, as you can see on the leaderboard there, between 1st and 4th. Actually 5th, you only 0.03 difference in the lap times. 0.4 back to 6th and 7th, 0.5 to 8th, and 0.7 to 9th. You just saw a player jump up in there. He's at all zeros. Those guys at the top are nearly tied. Yeah, it's just incredible how good these guys are at this track and getting around here and getting around here fast. Now, when it comes to the actual race, it's going to be a whole nother matter, but you certainly don't really necessarily want to start in the middle of the pack or the back. Sometimes it's a strategy, at the back at least. But we'll see how it goes. These guys should be wrapping up their qualifying effort here shortly. I don't see anyone, maybe Andy Player back on the, she's still on the track there, but he's already jumped up to third, so he must be bringing it back in. Pulling back into his slip there. About another minute of qualifying time. I don't know that anyone hasn't gone out yet. But when we have the opportunity here, we will go over the grid positions. This track, I mean, Talladega Superspeedway, this is a 2.66 mile track, the longest oval in NASCAR. Built for pack racing and high stakes velocity. You know, the surface is asphalt, smooth but slick at a high speed. The grip fades fast, you know, in traffic and turbulence. These trucks make a big hole in the air, and it really buffets those trucks around. Into turns, you know, if the 4 turns we have are steep, I mean, they're nearly 3 stories high, 33 degrees of banking here at this track. You know, the throttle stays pinned, but, you know, survival is going to hinge on positioning. Do you make the right move at the right time in draft and in traffic? And we have some drivers in our series who are extremely good at that. The 99 machine of Albert Anderson being probably the super speedway king, I would say right now, the current crown, with the likes of Kelly Kill in the 01 and Adelson and others in hot pursuit, trying to dethrone him, if you will. But now that they've finished up their qualifying here, we will get over and take a look at your starting grid. John Gallagher brings it home tonight on the pole. Second place, Mike Adamson. Third place, Andy Player. Jack Dixon is in 4th. 5th is Dylan Bryant, your current points leader. Kelly Kill is in 6th. Tom Barris is 7th. Albert Anderson is in 8th. Chris Goins 9th. Scott Milner is in 10th. In 11th, you have Trevor Robertson. 12th is Jonathan Osborne. 13th, John Schoenbachler, the closer. 14th, Jesse Redding. Dave Mayberry in 15th. Mike Everidge in 16th. George Rincon in 17th. Russ Kilgore 18th. And rounding out our 19 truck field here tonight is Andrew Cawthon. Now it's pretty small field compared to what we normally get here, folks, because we normally have upwards of 30 plus trucks. We do have a number of our drivers actually at this weekend's Talladega race in the infield, having a great time. They send us pictures and everything on Discord, so we thank them for that. Actually, I probably should have queued some of those up for you folks, and I didn't think of it till now. But anyway, they're there, so that's why they're not racing tonight. And others have either work obligations or something that popped up. So it is a little bit of a light field, but that's, you know, the guys who are here just increases their opportunities to maybe go bring home the victory and the W tonight. So we're going to have a great time. You guys make sure you chat me up in there. I see Dave Mayberry up in there now. He's all supposed to be out there on the track getting ready to race, but he's chatting us up saying, "Hey, Albert, I heard there's a Dairy Queen right outside the track. Go get us a sundae." Couple comments there. Anderson, Mr. Anderson Sr. comes back and says, "This is actually Albert's dad. Dave, hit me up a blizzard from DQ." I don't know which one you prefer, Mr. Anderson. I like the Reese's and the Oreo. It's great. All right, so we're rolling. Only one lap rather before we go green here, folks.
Thank you.
But they might be chatting it up already.
Nope. Get him. Kelly, did Lori say something?
I think she's trying to tell us something, but we can't hear her.
It's alright, Lori. I'll wreck them all. I'll take the penalty for it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Lord, you know we love you, right?
I know, but sometimes I like this. Okay. It's all good. I'm used to it.
Once we get rolling here, I'll actually pop up and show you guys the different cameras, the onboard cameras we have tonight. We do have,
All of you.
as of this moment, we have 4 onboards, as I mentioned previously. So we didn't. That's all we have for this evening. A little bit light on the cameras, but we'd like to give you the real life perspective when we can. You should see this truck, pace truck, pop off of the track onto pit lane here. The first green flag of the race will be on the flag stand. On the flag stand. Everything thereafter will be the leader who launches the restarts, but this time it's going to be on Barney the flag stand.
Green flag, green
And we're green, folks. We're underway. Let's see if we can get through the first lap here without any kind of incidents. Nobody really has an advantage, so those top line, maybe a little bit the 88 machine of Mike Adamson being pushed by Dixon in the 48. And Kelly Kill third in line there, the 01. They're always lethal at these tracks. Probably the most pounded pusher that we have. You see the 88 is going to drop down. Like a little bit of door banging there coming into the turn. Jack Dixon actually has the lead with Kelly Kill right behind him. So those 2 trucks got around the 88 pretty much immediately. To get that kind of momentum on the outside, it's hard to be able to. You're going to have to really be organized on that bottom line to prevent the top line from overtaking you. Get Albert Anderson out there on that on the outside line with Scott Milner pushing him into 31. They're pretty well organized on the bottom. So it's not going to be as easy for that 2 truck tandem on top there to get around them. Got Nicole Walsh out there in the chat saying, let's go 51, let's get a win. Second is the first loser, Dylan. She's using a little negative reinforcement to egg him on and to wheel him to the win. That's good stuff, Nicole. Right now, Mr. Bryant is mired back here. Kind of mid-pack in the 11th. Certainly a danger zone from a taking care of your car perspective. If anything happens in front of you, it's going to be hard to dodge it. I don't know if you guys are noticing this out there, but engine noise sounds a little off from my racing tonight. They did have an update this week. Maybe they need to still work on that. Jack Dixon and Kelly Kill holding that lead there. You got the lone Canadian out there leading this pack, being chased by 18 other Americans. I'll go to the back of the pack here and go ahead and show you where these different guys are running. So we do have a 29 has an onboard camera tonight. We showed you earlier, actually. We did a little quick interview with him. So this is Mayberry, along with his dog Rocky. Crew chief informed tonight. Dave did start with a penalty, so he's back there in the back of the pack. I think right now he's just content to ride, take care of his machine, hopefully dodge any incidents, and then work out his strategy post pit stops. Maybe he can have an opportunity to link up with some of the trucks and make some good passes. Next up, we're going to go on board with Andy Player, who's running in the 6th position right now. Andy's racing out of Concord, New Hampshire. He also had a co-driver or a crew chief, if you will. His cat was up in his lap earlier. I tried to catch it live for you guys, but wasn't able to get there. Hopefully he's not in the room now and then suddenly jumps in his lap at a critical moment. Right now, Andy is down 3 spots. He did start in 3rd, but that's kind of typical here. You know, you're going to really see a lot of comers and goers here throughout the evening at Talladega Superspeedway. We'll go aboard here with Andrew Cawthon, racing out of Bartow, Florida. He has our 4th and final onboard camera with us tonight. You can see what looks like out his windscreen there. Not much you can see from the trucks in front of you with the tall spoilers. Just you're really steering by instinct and hoping they don't wreck in front of you, because it just becomes really problematic and hard to dodge an accident.
For some reason I can't push it.
I hear some talk up forward from Albert Anderson. He's talking to the 88 machine about he's having a little bit of trouble pushing him hard enough to get him around the 48 and clear so he can drop down. Probably because the old one's on that bottom line pushing the 48. Like I mentioned before, he's probably the perennial or the best pusher that we have. Maybe one of his best competition would be the 99. You know, I said that we were in Talladega, Alabama, but this is actually located in Lincoln, Alabama. You know, deep in Dixie country. This facility opened in 1969. It was born out of Big Bill France's vision of speed and supremacy, a cathedral of chaos, as he called it. And the signature of the track, as much as Daytona as well, but the draft vortex that you have here. But I would say this is even more intense because it looks like you have plenty of room at Daytona, but not nearly as wide as this track here in Talladega. You can go 3 or 4 wide pretty easily, which makes for some intense finishes here at the track. You guys are keeping it super clean right now. What a signature of this league, you know. We will see some changes in the championship points tonight because I don't see second place number 7 Jacob Alicia here tonight. Third place of Chris Goins is on the track in the 38 machine, running 9th right now. He's 18 points back of the leader of Dylan Bryant. The wild card about this track is that you could be leading the race with only 5 to go and get junked off of an incident out of your control. And you leave out of Talladega, at a deficit to all your competition for the championship. So this place takes skill, no doubt, to be able to get through here because you always see the same players rising to the top of the leaderboard. However, unlike other tracks, you have to have more luck than usual to come out of this place unscathed. And you got to have help in the form of pushers and teammates. Got Jacinia Castro, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, out there pulling for the 51 machine. Say, woo, let's go. It's like we got some fans out there for Mr. Dillon tonight. Superman is leading the outside line right now. Looking to put his stamp on this championship. Walk out of here with an increased lead from what he already has of 18 points. Like we're going to go 3 wide. 99 machine ducks out from behind the 88 there. Like he's going to latch on or hope that the 28 latches on to his rear bumper. 28 being Mr. George Rincon. And he has his teammate right behind him in the 82 of Mike Everidge. This could be a potent lineup here trying to get around the outside. Like he's got more tank or someone else jumped to the outside. I think that's the 88 it is. Mike Adamson. 14 laps into the event. All green so far, folks. Got Aaron Warren in the chat there. I think Aaron's actually at Talladega Superspeedway tonight. Looking to catch the NASCAR races in real life this weekend. Saying Tala freaking Dega, baby. Absolutely, Aaron. Hope you're having a great time out there. Looks like you were from the pictures I saw today. I think that was you or your brother. No, that's you. He says he's here. He's out there raising hell and praising Dale. I would expect nothing less. Jack Dixon been holding on to the lead throughout this event with the 01 as his pusher, but he's getting challenged now from the 51 machine. Superman's trying to throw his cape into the wind to see if he can take control of this race. Being pushed right now by the 721 of Jesse Redding and that black and green machine. Lots of times this track comes down to a battle of the pushers. How good of a pusher do you have? And then beyond that, how well is your line organized? Because even if you have a good pusher behind you, if it's disorganized behind the pusher, you're going to have more drag than the other line. Got Edith Anderson in checks in. Hello, VRL team. Albert here. And saying hello to Lori. Edith Anderson is pulling for the 99 machine to come out on top here tonight. Good evening, Edith. Thanks for joining us. Like George Rincon, he was up there pushing that outside line for a moment. Now he's all the way to the rear. Don't know what that was about. Didn't like what he saw, decided to back and bail out of it maybe. Because to win any race, you must finish the race. And George definitely understands that. Great strategist. He's thinking of ways that he's going to be able to make this green flag pit stop work to his advantage. Now, I did talk to some of the drivers before the race, and they were saying they were getting around 20 laps, fuel economy, that is, but that was outside of the large pack draft that you see in front of George right now. Oh, we got a wreck.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution out. We'll take you back and show you what happened there. Looks like Dylan Bryant also may have got caught up in that. Not good for the Dylan fans out there. We'll see how bad the damage is. Hopefully not too much.
It wasn't your fault, Albert. I don't know what happened. She got squirrely.
It's like Adamson's talking about it as well.
Yeah,
So
I'm turning into you, Albert. I had the brake stats look good.
this may have started from the front. Oh, right there it is.
Bumping and pushing. It's all good.
Looks like he's going to start in that outside line between the 99 and the 88.
Checking up, guys. Checking up.
See if we can get you a better shot of this. You're riding on board with Albert Anderson right here. He's second in line on the top.
Hey, Albert, you're up in front of
And
me.
if you bump even a little bit off center in these trucks, it can become a problem. That's looks like that's what happened right here with Albert Anderson. Coming out of the corner, these tires are starting to age, and Adamson kind of goes low, but then what we call a swipe, kind of a bumper swipe across the front of Albert, and it kind of hooks that truck, and it'll turn them right into the wall. And then they both end up going down that lower line. Oh, the 51 went upside down.
I'm doing what iRacing tells me to do.
All right, let's back up and take a look at that from a better vantage point so you can see what happens. Going to start with the outside line there. I don't see a lot of damage on that 51. He didn't nail the outside or inside retaining walls, but he did either flip or nearly flip. He got up on his right side there. I don't see much in the way of damage. It certainly didn't damage his engine. We'll get a word with him and see how he's, so we'll give you an update on his current condition, folks. They do have one fast repair for this series, so if it's too bad, he's not out of the race. Like, he does have a little right front fender for sure. Just a question about if it's wheel damage or not. Hey, Dylan, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, you nearly went for a ride there. I think you got a little bit lucky. How bad is your damage?
Actually, it was 50 seconds of damage. So, I'm saving my fast repair because I'm sure it's going to get a little dicey again.
Right. Yeah, not for sure. You got about 60 laps remaining in this event. So that's kind of what we saw there, but you never know sometimes. And with the new damage model, a little touch here and there can ruin your, you got wheel damage, for instance, and you're just not going to be fast. So that's great. You could save it. So what's your strategy now? I mean, you're up front there trying to take control of this race, and now you find yourself in the rear. What's the strategy now?
Well, since I got my fast repair, I'm going to try to make the third lane work. I don't think that everybody should run up top, because of that. So, but I'm gonna try to get back up front.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. We wish you all the luck, and we expect to see you up there. You came into this event with an 18-point lead over second, over third actually, because second's not here tonight. Hoping to walk out of here with an additional lead. So it's going to be vitally important for you to get through these guys and hopefully take it home with the truck in one piece.
Oh yeah, I am definitely a tad bit stressed out. Feels good to have a points lead, but but I'm trying to leave here with just enough points to maybe, if I have a off race at Indy or Homestead, I can still win the championship. So, but I'm going to be careful here, and hopefully I can keep it clean.
Well, I'll tell you, buddy, you got first world problems. You're in the hunt for the championship here in the Vanquish Series and for the Premiere Series as well. So those are good problems to have, you know.
Oh, right. Yep.
Hey, thanks for talking to me, and I'll let you get back focused here on getting your way back to the front. I appreciate it.
All right, Alan, you have a great night, okay?
You too, buddy.
Thank you.
It's 51 machine. Dylan Bryant. So for all you Dylan fans out there, he is not out of this. Didn't even have to use his fast repair, so he has a little insurance in the bank should there be another incident. But you know, either way, he's going to have to fight his way through a snarling pack of competitors who aren't going to give him an inch. We can promise you that. So your current leader is Kelly Kill rather. Jack Dixon's second, John Gallagher's third. Tom Barish is in fourth. Jonathan Osborne rounds out your top five. So for this restart, and I don't know why your tower is telling you that Kelly is in the pit there, by the way. That's interesting. But should be on Kelly Kill to restart the race once he gets into the restart zone.
Mike, I got damage here, bud. You might have to go around.
Probably right.
So Kelly's going to have control here. You're going to see the restart zone painted on the ground on the left-hand side, and then also on the wall on the outside. You see it in blue. He can go anytime in this zone. He's there now. And now he just took off. We are back under green. And he gets a whale of a start, a head start over Jack Dixon. Now he's kind of far out there, which is not good at a super speedway. You don't want to be without friends without your pusher, because you have more drag than the other organized trucks behind you. And that 35 machine, Tom Barris, is right on the bumper of the 48, along with the 81 in close proximity. Those guys are going to have plenty of momentum should the 48 want to drop down and take over the lead. And as I say that, the bottom line begins to get organized to thwart that effort on the outside. Got Luke Chadwick out there in the chat pulling for John Schoenbachler. I'm assuming that's John Schoenbachler, Luke. And the 12 machine. Oh, 123 got a little offset from the 01. Kelly Kill's got the lead right now. Getting a good push from John Gallagher. Riding on board Kelly right now. Take a look from his cockpit view. In reality and on the virtual track there in Alabama. See the 48 coming up alongside on the outside, even if not a little forward of him. So Luke Chadwick out in the chat confirming he's pulling in for the 12 machine, but also, hey, John Gallagher is good as well. Inside line getting more momentum.
Sorry guys, I'm getting hot. I don't want to blow up my
Jack Dixon takes over the lead. Just as we switch to a rear view to show you these trucks. Tom Barris was able to push him out there. John Gallagher, I heard him talking to Kelly saying he got hot. That's why he had to kind of lay off of the 01, and that's how 48 was able to get around him. So you saw the 81 there kind of get out from behind. He might be trying to cool his truck off the outside line there. But when you see that occur, it usually slows them down. They're trying to get reorganized on the outside line there with the closer, the 82, the 81, and 35 all right together. They are a little bit better organized, perhaps, in that low line for the moment. As you see that 38 machine closing in, the 81 and the 12 decide to go down there. Like it was better organized and just stranding the 35 truck of Tom Barish. Tom Barish racing with us out of Gulf Coast, Mississippi. Right now running 8th, but dropping because he has no help whatsoever. We're back up here at the front. Nothing's changed. Dixon's out front with Kelly Kill behind him. These guys seem like they're working pretty well together. Before we had the caution, they had led most of the laps here tonight. We're 25 laps into this 80-lap event. Going to jump to the rear of the field here. Kind of go through and show you where your favorite driver may be running. We're going to begin with Jesse Redding. Jesse's racing with us out of Knoxville, Iowa. Right now down 5 positions from where he began, running 19th. Yeah, something's going on with the sound for this particular camera here tonight, folks. So I apologize if you can hear that. Andrew Cawthon is way off the pace from these guys. If we take a look at the map, you can see he's the green dot running around the track there. And you hear the engine noises far lower than the pack. He's going to get swallowed up here probably in the next 2 or 3 laps. He's not a lap down yet, but he will be at that point. So he'll have to race for the lucky dog to try and get back into the battle. If we can switch over, Mike Adamson is up here with the pack right now. Mike's down 15 positions. You saw he was involved in that incident earlier, the one and only caution we had tonight. Running 17th. Now, Andy Player, he's down 13 spots from where he began, so he must have really had probably got caught in the incident, but maybe even a little bit of slow pit stop, perhaps, whatever put him back there. But I would not be shocked to see him come through the field pretty quick, especially if we get some green flag pit stops. He's an excellent strategist and really knows how to get on and off and efficiently a pit road. And it's incredible what you can make up when you do that. Scott Milner running up here in the 31 machine, racing out of Pittsburgh, Indiana. Scott's down 5 spots right now. John Schellenbacher, he was just up front a little while ago. Right now he's running in the 13th position, right where he started the race. And Russ Kilgore running with us tonight. Hasn't been back with us too long. He had to take a break. Glad to have Russ back on the track. He's up 8 spots so far. These things are kind of moving around dynamically in real time. As you can see, 3 lanes is working my ability to keep up with where they're at. They're kind of going back and forth pretty quick. I'm going to make the best of it here. Albert Anderson right there in the middle. Start running in 8th at the moment, right where he started. John Gallagher down 6 spots where he began, running 7th in that 123 machine. Trevor Robertson out of McCrory, Arkansas. Trevor's up 5 spots so far for the night. Mike Everidge making that outside line work, trying to get around the 35 when it being pushed by the 2. Got a little close, a little bit of trading paint on the doors. They made it work out there. Yeah, in the top 5's Chris Goins in 5th, Tom Barish 4th, Trevor Robertson is now up in the 3rd, Kelly Kill 2nd, and Jack Dixon still both of them holding on to the top 2 spots. A little chopper view here. This gives you a good perspective on how the air will buffet the truck around. You feel like you're holding that steering wheel straight as you can, but the air coming off of the truck, and especially several trucks in front of you, creates a little vortex, and it will buffet your truck from side to side. You really kind of see it looks like a little moving snake down the back stretch here. Additionally, aside from the air that's pushing them around, they're trying to get out from behind the truck they're pushing to get a little air to the air ducts to cool down their engine, or they risk blowing it up. Got Jillian in the chat out there saying, let's go, Kelly. Hold this first place position to the finish line. He's having a tremendous run here tonight so far. We expected nothing less, really. Tom Barris has got that Cale Yarborough tribute Hardy's machine up there, leading the outside line tonight. Getting pushed by Superman himself, Mr. Dylan Bryant. Dylan made his way from that near blowover he had on the backstretch. Now he's back up into the top 4. Made good use of the outside line. Got his damage repaired, apparently to the point where he's not going to have to use his fast repair, so he's definitely got speed in that truck. You know, qualifying here at this track is a flat out affair. You just pin the throttle. As we hear Cawthon calling out, we were looking at Cawthon earlier. He's about to go a lap down, like we discussed, how he was way off the pace. Truck looks okay, but he just didn't get out there in time. He should be able to latch onto this pack and keep up with them and try to race for the lucky dog, get back on lead lap should we have a caution. But anyway, I was going back to what I was talking about here. We had you know, you peg it to get around here for qualifying, but in the race it's totally different, especially if you're pushing. You may be part throttle halfway down the backstretch because you're getting such a draft, and you are going to end up, if you go full throttle, just spinning the truck in front of you. You have different techniques that you could use, and it depends on the driver what they like. You could drag your brake a little bit, or you could crack the throttle a little bit. Generally speaking, I would say a lot of drivers like to crack the throttle because they get some fuel savings out of it. The people who are not saving fuel right now are the front runners, the 35 and the 48. You can save, if you stay in the pack, you see the 51 getting squirrely off the 82 right here and ends up on the outside line, actually. But you can save laps worth of fuel by not being the front trucks. So we are 3 wide. Bearish in the 35 and the 51 of Dylan. Trying to get organized and get back up to the front on that high line there. Now Dylan's dropped down to 12th because they lost that momentum when the 82 went around them on that inside line. 82's working with John Gallagher right now to try and get to the front, take over the lead of this race. So we were last on pit lane. Jack Dixon, at least, he was on there at 18. Mike Everidge, 19. So it looks like most of the field was on there at 18. We almost got the green flag pit stops last time. We think that the fuel will get them about 20 laps worth. So we're at 35 laps right now. Or wrecking right now. I was going to say we're getting close to the green flag pit stops.
All right, man.
Caution is out.
Caution is out.
Like Jonathan Osborne's going to be involved in this one.
Come on.
Go back and take a look. Jonathan is here in the 81 machine right there in front of you. Daystar. Oh. He was not the catalyst or the root cause of that incident, so we'll have to look forward to that. Probably go with a top review. Oh no. The 01 has blown up his engine. He just got too hot, folks. You get that truck too hot. I mean, you have to be fast here, and then you got to know when to bring it back down. And it's you're on the razor's edge of blowing your engine up, and that's what just happened at the Kelly. Now he does have a fast repair. They should be able to come back from that. Also got indication that Chris Goins had an incident. Let's go take a look at that. Looks like he just may not have been able to make it to pit lane. He was involved as a secondary part of that incident. Like he towed to the pits. Well, let's find out for sure. It looked like he blew up, but we'll verify that with Mr. Kelly Kill. Like he's trying to coast it in here. He doesn't have damage to the truck other than he blew his engine, so it's likely going to have to use that fast repair. Hey, Kelly's down in the booth, buddy. You got me?
Quote. Hey, I got you, dude.
Look like you blew your engine. Did you pop it?
Yeah, I blew it. Yep.
Yeah, I was talking about how it's a fine line between being fast and then pushing that engine just over that line, and you have to flirt with it to be fast here. It looks like it's just kind of got you tonight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it got me. The water temp, the oil temp was there, but the second that water temp gets past that threshold, man, it goes quick. So I was doing good holding Jack up there. Them guys were difficult trying to get around us on the top side there, but got a fast repair, so we'll get it fixed. I'm towing right now. I got like 2 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get a lap back.
You just couldn't quite make it to your pit lane there. You got so close.
Yeah, I know, right? It's down to like 10 miles an hour. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you talking to us. Glad you have a fast repair tonight because you were certainly up there making hay. I expect to see you back up there in short order, so good luck.
Yeah, if I get Trevor Mayberry's up there, if I get an opportunity to push him, I'll push one of those guys to a win for sure.
That sounds good, buddy. Thanks for talking to us.
Yep, thanks.
Yep. That 01 machine, we mentioned he did indeed pop his engine from overheating. Then it was the water temp more than the oil temp. Got Alicia out there in the chat saying, good luck, Albert. You're a baby sis.
Checking up, guys.
Hey, welcome, Alicia. I don't know that we've seen you in here before. We're glad you're here. Got Dave Mayberry. I'm showing him coming out onto the track in second place. He had a fast pit stop. See if we can get a word with Mr. Mayberry. Hey, Dave, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Kelly blew his engine, your teammate. Now you got to get up there and carry the flag, right? Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, me and Trevor. Trevor, I think, escaped that with minimal damage. So I'm up here in P2. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, so I was looking at that. You and Mike Gabbers, John Gallagher, Andy Player in top 4.
Yeah, I don't know if the other people took tires or what. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that fast in the pits. So they might have an opportunity to take 2 sets of tires or something. I don't know.
So you mentioned in the pre-race that you thought maybe we could go caution free here. Do you think you jinxed it?
Yeah, I think I might have.
Well, it hasn't been super like aggressive or instant, so that's great.
Yeah, Kelly's engine blew. I don't know what happened earlier on. I don't know what happened there.
That was the 88 getting a little offset during pushing from the 99, and then they and it was at the front of the field, so it kind of blew that up.
You mean the super speedway king got into an accident?
Actually,
was Albert involved?
Yeah, Albert was the pusher, but I don't necessarily think it was Albert. It was just the 88 kind of swung to the inside a little bit. You know how you get the rub between the bumpers when you come back? And it catches. So, yeah, I don't know if I would put it on either of those guys. I'd probably call that a racing incident.
All right, hey, I got to give a shout out to John Gallagher for keeping me awake. Thanks, buddy.
All right, hey there, you got to put that blue Smurf truck in the wind.
You hear 51 talking to you?
That's my plan, Dylan. You keep me up on the front row, right, buddy?
Oh, hey,
I'm
Dave.
gonna be pushing on player's bumper as he's pushing you, and that way it'll offset your trucking and stuff. Okay.
I'm going to double buckle then.
All right, man. I'll let you get back focused going down the back stretch here. Thanks for talking to me. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
Yep. That 29 machine about ready to put it in the wind. All right, right now, Mike Everidge, that 82 is your leader, and he will restart the race again once he reaches the restart zone. He is the launch vehicle. If he doesn't launch within the restart zone, at the end of the restart zone, the 29 is able to go ahead and launch and start the race. Actually, the flagman will go ahead and throw the green flag. But it's an advantage to the leader to be able to go within that zone. You get a little bit of a good launch. Now, the thing here at super speedways is you don't want to get too far out in front of the group, because that's bad. They'll just blow right past you if you're out there alone and unafraid, so to speak. Coming up here to the restart zone. See the blue on the wall and on the pavement. They can go anytime once he gets in there. And he takes off immediately. 82 gets a great launch with John Gallagher trying to follow him through. You got 29 and Mayberry on the outside. He does have help from the 13 of Andy Player. And you're going to see in real time here, it's probably got a little too far out there. The 29 and 13 may be better organized, but they don't have any much help. The 51's coming in right now. Superman's going to give them a little push. Let's see if they're able to get the 29 out there safely and take over the lead. Not yet, but he does drop down now in front of the 82. See if they get organized on the top there. You got the 48 Jack Dixon coming to the picture on the top line to assist 51 and 13. But if they give him that inside, he's going to take it too.
Kelly, you go by. I'm fighting for Lucky Ball. I can't take it.
Right on board with Jack Dixon. Looks like we're right behind the 2 truck, though, of Russ Kilgore. Inside line's pretty well organized. 2 decides to go down there with them. Oh, I reckon.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
29 was up at the front. He got caught up in this along with John Gallagher as well and others. Dylan Bryant went off track. Don't know that he just, maybe he just dodged it. Russ Kilgore also went down pit lane. We're going to go back and find out what happened here.
I had to go down pit road too.
Looks looking like
Tom, mic up.
another offset touch. 29 goes to go up. At the same time, he gets a little touch from the 82. So that's where it began, between the 29 and the 82 at the front of the pack.
Thank you.
And we'll take a look from the chopper.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know if maybe the 29 just kind of pushed up the track a little bit at a bad time when he was being pushed. 13 gets involved. The 81 gets involved. The 123. '81 hits the outside retaining wall nose first. Hopefully he didn't blow his engine. Yeah, that was a lot of people involved in this. We'll also take a look from the blimp view.
You should see the driver.
That's one of the Yeah, the more corners we've seen so far tonight here.
We just got a little sideways there going in the corner.
Just over halfway. And a lot of people may have to use their fast repairs here. You see them hitting pit lane now. A lot of damage there in that 29 machine. Missing the rear bumper and also his left front fender.
Had to stay out.
See if we can get a word with Mike Average.
That's all good.
Hey, Mike, it's Al in the booth, buddy. You got me?
Hey, Josh, what's up?
Hey, buddy. I see you coming off pit lane there. How bad was your damage?
Oh, it was pretty bad. Yeah, my crew chief said, yeah, we're done. Thank God for the fast repair, right?
Okay, so you had to use your fast repair. Okay, that's... Yeah, we were kind of wondering. I saw it looked like you were giving a good push to the 29. Don't know if his tires were, just had him wash up a bit, but he couldn't have washed up at a worse time. You were connected to him as he washes up a little bit, and he just went around.
Yeah, I really don't know what happened there. We had a pretty good push going, and I don't know if he checked up or what, but it just seemed like, we just kind of caught him at the wrong spot, wrong place. It's just one of those racing deals, I guess, but, I'll take the blame for that one. That's on me.
What's your plan from here on out? I mean, you're halfway through the race. Do you have a backup plan?
Yeah, I think we're fine. I mean, we took a fast repair. We'll just have to be careful. Don't get caught up in any more of those. But we've been able to move to the front. We started in the back at the beginning. We moved to the front. We'll just have to do it again halfway there. Try not to get any messes, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you talking to me. Before I let you back down to your channel, you got any shout outs for anybody?
Yeah, just, shout out to the whole VRL league, right? And the Vanquish Series. This has been a blast. Great series. And a lot of great drivers out here. It's so much fun racing with these guys. But shout out to my team. Goodweiser. George is a great driver. I love racing with him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey man, we're happy to have you here for the longtime member of this league and the original for this series as well. So hey man, good luck to you. Hope to see you back up front. Bring home the victory.
All right, Jess. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Take care. That was that 82 machine. Mike Average out of Melbourne, Kentucky. Just had a little bit of unlucky alignment there with the 29 as they're making their way through what was a great momentum push. Looked like coming out of turn 4. That can happen. You're such, like I mentioned before, even I said about the razor's edge that you're on with keeping your truck cool and not blowing up your engine. The same is true of pushing another driver. If you get the least bit off alignment, especially when you get to those turns or coming out of the turn, sometimes the truck is getting light coming out of the banking. And the next thing you know, one or both of you are around along with some additional competitors. So it's just one of those risks that you take.
I'll take the blame for that, man. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, man. I had a fast repair and I'm back on the track.
We're back up front here. We got that 88 machine of Mike Adamson. He is going to be controlling the start of this race with Dylan Bryant. Superman is up back at the front. The Goodweiser machine of 28, George Rincon. It's Average's teammate is on the outside row, second row rather, on the outside line. And we should get going here momentarily. Going to see the pace truck duck onto pit lane as he does here. And again, once we get to the restart zone, that's when Mike Adamson can launch at his will. Like he kind of launches late in the box there, really kind of bottles up that bottom line. Didn't get a great jump on the 51, but really you don't want a huge jump like I mentioned before. So he timed that out pretty well. He's going to be able to maintain that momentum into turns 1 and 2, not allowing Dylan to get around him or get a run, but he does have a gap between him and the second car on the bottom line. And the 28 is going to push that 51 out ahead of Mike Adamson. 51 drops down. Now you got the closer, John Schoenbacher, pushing the 28 on the outside line, assisted by the 29 of Dave Mayberry. We are coming around to complete 44 laps of this event out of 80. 2 cautions so far tonight. Not unrealistic for this series or this league. They keep it very clean. The mistakes are honest and minimal, even though sometimes they result in accidents. That's just racing. The great Dale Earnhardt once said, you wreck some, you lose some, you win some. Maybe not in that order, but you get the idea. And that's just race 88 pull out. Maybe he didn't like what he saw there, or he just got a little squirrely and decided to take the safe route, pull out and drop to the rear. George Rincon is up there at the front. In a great push now, his teammate is already back up there. Mike Everidge. Didn't take him long. However, he is running there second in the outside line. He is not in that position. He's running 17th, 1 lap down. But he is the lucky dog should we have a caution at this moment. And of course, he is able to talk to his teammate, so that helps them organize their strategy when they're going to hit pit lane. Maybe even talk about when he plans to push him versus lay back a little bit and cool off his engine. Always nice to have a teammate with you, because your coordination can be that much more precise than it can with just another driver on a track that you don't have direct communications with. Got Lori in the chat saying hello to Alicia. The 18 viewers out there, folks. Hey, if you like what you see, we race here every Wednesday and Friday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, 9 p.m. the race goes live. We do a little bit of pre-race right before that. But yeah, check us out. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Oh, they're getting squirrely again, 99 to 8. Oh, the 82, we just saw that happen in real time.
Sorry guys, engine blue.
Oh, I just heard the 82 say that his engine blew up. So that's the second engine that we know of tonight that blew.
Was that a bear?
Running that razor's edge again. You see the smoke come out the tailpipe and out from underneath the rear of the truck. You know it immediately. Now, Albert Anderson is right with him. I think Evers was really trying to get the 28 clear of the bottom line.
Are you good, Albert? You need a EOL?
Actually, I think Albert got caught in that pretty well.
I need a EOL, Lord, please.
Don't know if he ended up having to use his fast repair previously.
Hey, you only get 1 per race.
123 Dodge and 6 gets a piece of it. Primarily, it was the 82 and the 99 that got the worst of that incident.
Checking up, guys.
See, Albert's tore up pretty good. Don't know how much time he's going to have. He may have to use his fast repair if he has one.
Well, I was right in there. I don't know how I didn't get.
Looks like he used his fast repair and he came off pit lane pretty quick. Yeah, he's fixed up, so he had to use it. He did have one at least.
Hey, Mike, did you use your fast repair for the engine blow or not?
Jill, yeah, I'm done, man.
Hey, Albert, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Oh, Lordy, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you,
Oh,
buddy.
man,
What's
it's all
up?
me. All right.
Hey, man, victim of
Use it as a
circumstance
video.
again. You were pushing the 88 earlier, got caught up in that caution, and then had a truck blow up in front of you, just land in your lap, really nowhere to go. Saw that you did have your fast repair to use, so that's fortunate. How's it feeling out there tonight? You feel a little unlucky so far?
So, I mean, I didn't follow my own recipe. Not calling out names, but some people you can race around and some people you shouldn't race around. And I didn't follow my own advice. So hopefully I can make some adjustments and get back up to the front and see if we can bring it home.
Yeah, man. I'm used to seeing you on point, just kind of like the Pied Piper. Dale Jr. used to do that back in the early 2000s. Yeah, just I don't know. Are you missing some key ingredients tonight? Any helpers that you normally have as far as being able to push with?
No, Mike and I got tangled up together in that first caution, the first incident I was involved in. I don't know if I gave him a bad push. He says he was wiggling, and then I made contact with him. I don't know. I haven't looked at the replay. But I didn't want to burn a fast repair there. Thank God I didn't. So I went down pit road, got like 3-4 minutes of damage repaired, and then now I'm just playing catch up. But when you're in the back, you know, and guys are all over the place, bouncing off each other, they can't hold the line, blowing up, you know, it just you got to do what you got to do to try to get around them, and it's not easy.
No, I hear you, man. Looks like you're gonna drop to the rear here, but you're still on lead lap and got your truck repaired. Here's hoping you make the rest of the way. We're coming to complete 50 laps, or start the 50th lap rather. So 30 laps to go. What's your strategy here? Just kind of what you said. You're gonna just try to keep it clean and work with the right individuals.
Yeah. I just want to find the people. I mean, I got to get up there, but you know, when you see guys bouncing around all over the place, you know, from top to bottom, you know, you got to kind of get away from them. But it's hard to do. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing my thing and bobbing and weaving. Hopefully I can get back up to the front.
Yeah, buddy. You got a legion of fans out there in the chat. You got any shout outs before I let you go?
Oh, my aunties for sure. And my father, my Aunt Vivian, my father, my sister, my aunt Edith, Kathy, everybody that's tuning in. Love you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, man, thanks for talking to me. And looking forward to seeing you back on point.
Thank you, brother. See you later.
Yeah, man. Take care. So America's driver Albert Anderson there having a little bit of bad luck here tonight, Talladega. He is a super speedway specialist, so he is not out of this by any means. You will see him making his way and his presence felt back up towards the front of the field. Speaking of which, we're going to jump back up here. You got George Rincon as your current leader in that 28 machine with the 51 of Dylan Bryant on the outside, followed on the second row by John Schoenbachler and Jack Dixon. So that's your top four there. Going to be your leaders and your pushers. As we come around here, we are less than one lap to go back to green. I don't see a lot of action there in the chat, folks. If you got any questions about what's going on, or maybe even about this league, if you happen to be watching and you are an iRacer or potential iRacer, I'm happy to answer any questions. Also, give you information after the broadcast. You'll see at the end of the broadcast ways that you can contact us should you want to get involved in this series. The Friday Night Truck League Series runs speedway, so anything at least a mile, most of them normally a mile and a half and above
Albert, is your truck
for this series.
Yes, sir.
10-4?
I just got out of the shower too, Kelly.
Hubba.
No, all night.
All right, so we should see these guys, or that truck rather,
Albert, your parents are listening to
iRacing pulls off of the track here momentarily.
Oh, damn, that's right.
That's fun.
Handing control over to the 28 of George Rincon, and he's going to control this again once he gets to the restart zone. Which he will enter. now. He kind of waited towards the end of the restart zone before he took off, keeping his pusher in tow with him. And John Schoenbacher there, 12 machine, that KFC ride, staying right on his bumper. Now, we've had 2 drivers already blow their engines tonight because they overheated, trying to make sure they can keep their push E rather at the front of the pack. So let's see what happens here. Edith Anderson in the chat saying, hey, hang in there, Albert. Right now, he restarted. He's around 12th there, Edith.
Drop down, Costin. We might lose them.
Just for Mayberry back there in the pack here. He's talking about losing this pack. He's kind of danger close to doing that. He's got the 10 truck of Cawthon right behind him. Oh, they're catching up now. .38's right behind him. Not much about Chris Goins tonight. He is going to likely be second in points coming out of this race. Racing out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Might be just taking care of his stuff right now. Waiting for the pay window to open. Followed closely by Russ Kilgore out of Yorkville, Illinois. He's running the 17th spot right now. And then Jesse Redding right behind them. The only other driver that's not on the track right now is Mike Everidge. Right on board here with him for a minute with Trevor Robertson. He's following Tom Barish on that outside line here. We're on the gyro cam, so you can see even in the front stretch there how much of the degrees of banking you have, and then watch as they go through 1 and 2. Really gives you some insight on how much banking there really is. I forget what I heard once in a real life race. There's a minimum speed, in fact, these cars have to maintain in the turns or risk the car sliding down the track, actually. Even when they're using like the jet dryers following a rainstorm, they got to make sure they stay up to a minimum speed. Jack Dixon's out front again, followed by Dylan Bryant. And the 13 machine of Andy Player. And he's having a good run here tonight. He started up front and he's still up there. Started in the 3rd position. Good everywhere that we go. We can keep it green here towards the end of the race. You're going to see a dogfight for that win. The race we had on Wednesday night, if I remember correctly, they put it out there, it was won by like 0.003 at the line. That's incredibly close. Probably one of the closest finishers we've ever had. Got Chris Warren over there in the Discord saying tonight he's pulling for the 88 machine of Mike Adamson. Go get it. Tom Barish is up here now. Just nudging out the 48 for the lead. They go back and forth here. Tom's been really great here at this track. 6 of Trevor Robertson is doing a great job pushing him, and you see the 99 of Albert Anderson already up there like we expected. Now there's a potent combination you see here, 99 into 01. If these two drivers link up, they are not teammates, but they have driven a number of these tracks over the years together here in the Vigilante Racing League. They are the top two. I would argue top two super speedway drivers that we have. And if they link up, and one of them probably going to win this race. 25 laps to go. Kelly did have an issue earlier where he blew his engine, so it looks like he's comfortable right now, just riding where he's at. I doubt, as they go to the outside line, I was going to say, I doubt they're going to ride there for very long. Neither one of these guys like to ride in the pack. They like to ride on the point. Got the Cole Walsh out there saying, let's get it done. 51, let's get the W. You also got the 88 machine that Aaron Warren was talking about. He's on the outside line. These three drivers have been with the league since the beginning, really know how each other drives, and they're all very good at these super speedway tracks. Got the A out there saying, yes, Albert. Yeah, he just now dropped down the middle line.
There you go.
Leaving the 01 and the 88 to try and make that outside line fast. And both lines lost a little bit of momentum with that exchange. Then get organized again here. Like we got a little bit of a blink there. Let's go back up to the front.
Copy. Thank you.
Edith Anderson out there saying, you can do it, Albert. I see you moving on up. He surely is. He's sniffing the lead now, Edith, as we always expect him to. Just being methodical about it, knowing he's already used his fast repair. Right now, they are all chasing this 48 machine of Jack Dixon. Also moving on the outside line there, just somebody going out there. The 13 jumped up in front of the 99 machine there, deciding it was go time. 22 laps to go, coming to 21. They got some good momentum on the outside line there, all the way back up to the leader. 35 of Barish is falling in line with them there, along with John Schoenbacher in the 12 machine, trying to get that middle lane organized. Kelly Kill's trying to work with the 88 and the 6 on the outside line, do a little bit of side draft to try and pull them back so they can get up there. Really tough on the outside to be able to make that work. Probably we're going to see from here to the end, folks. 3 wide action and bold moves. We are 20 laps to go, folks. And while we have this opportunity, we're going to go crank it up. So if you want to hear what it sounds like inside these virtual trucks, what the drivers are hearing, crank up those speakers on your computer or your television set. And then we'll be right back. right, folks, that was our Crank It Up segment. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, make sure if you like what you see tonight and you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a race. We race here every Wednesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we also have special events that pop up on occasion. See, these guys are just going at it. It's a slugfest with 3 lanes of traffic. Currently, a 48 machine of Jack Dixon is leading this thing on the outside line. America's driver Albert Anderson is bringing it up from the right-hand side, trying to take over control of this race. Third lane, 2 Brave trucks out there by themselves right now with no help, but they seem to be making some progress. Third truck comes up to help them out or block them. Looks like that might have been Andy Player, and it was. Jumps in front of the 88, and it kind of leaving the 99 stranded in the middle lane until the 35 gets through the rear bumper. 13, 88, and the 6. Pretty well lined up on the outside. You got 51, 99, and 35. So Superman has come out into the middle to try and help out the 99, or maybe, I would say, maybe get the 99 latched to his bumper to help him out to get around the 48 machine. 01 is behind, of Kelly Kill is behind Jack Dixon on that bottom line. 16 to go, coming to 15 to go, folks. This is going to be a nail biter. All these trucks are flying formation out there right now, folks, doing a great job showing off their skill sets, the super speedway skill sets as well. With less than 15 to go, there is a couple of lap trucks they're going to have to contend with here in just a moment. I got 17 positions like Jesse Redding. Along with Chris Goins in the 38. Now, Chris went in the pit lane. I don't know if he had damage or he just decided to pit early. Take a look. The last time most of these folks were on pit lane was around 48. The question is, can they all make it to the end, or everybody else still have to stop? See how close the pack is coming up on these 2 drivers. See if we can get some insight here. Hey, Dave, it's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yes, sir.
So, you got enough fuel to make it to the end?
No, nobody does. I got an extra lap on most of the people, but everyone's got to pit again.
All right, you guys coming up on the lap truck. I just want to check in with you.
Yeah, I know.
You guys
I saw that. Yeah, well, we're only 2 wide now. Yeah, no, everyone's got one more pit.
So I lost your camera there. I don't know what happened. We'll check that out after the race.
Shit.
Good luck to you.
Now look.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
All right. Albert.
Go, Reckon.
Damn, that was close.
Yeah, you got through it.
Oh, shit. That was close.
Still got your camera, too.
Damn, Albert.
All right, we'll go back, folks, and take a look at that. Thanks for talking to us, Dave. Good luck.
Oh, I got to change my
Thank you.
underwear after that one.
We kind of caught that in the middle, right on action. I apologize for the language, folks. If you trying to keep it safe for work. But really glad I caught that in real time. We'll go back and take a look and see what happened here. Coming down to 10 to go. It's going to be a shootout. Like Jonathan Osborne, John Gallagher, definitely involved. We'll go back and take a look.
Hey, Kelly, I don't
81
know what
machine
happened.
is
You're supposed to be up
is
to fight.
Osborne right there in that Daystar machine.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Kind of look from behind and see what
Taking
happens
up
here, and then
on-
we'll move around a little bit after that. Looks like you got it's again like we talked about previously. If you get off thinner too much, you can get away with a little bit, but like right here, you can see they are not aligned. The 81 and the 123, that is. They're going down the backstretch, so it should be okay. But one went left, one went right, and whenever they touched, that's what happened. Nearly a blower by the 81. Does he get away with no damage? He may. Yeah, excellent job by him locking it up and everything. Go back and take another look at this. Well, and this time we'll get on board with Gallagher. See if how much damage he ended up getting. Oh, he hits the 01 in the outside. They both get some damage, and we know that Kelly's already used his fast repair. Pretty sure he has. Not sure about John. These guys are going to have to patch up the trucks as best they can and finish this race out with under 10 to go. Unfortunate. Kelly was having a great run tonight. Definitely got some damage on the front of that machine. Hey, Kelly, sound in the booth, but you got me.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, just nowhere to go. Talk about unlucky. I think you've already used your fast repair, right?
That is correct.
How much time do you have for damage?
7:45.
Oh, it's a lot. Is that mandatory or is that optional?
It's optional. It's optional. Not for sure what happened. I got pushed out of line there when we were those trucks on the low line, and so I'm like, all right, I'll just go up here on the top side and
I got you
getting
right
ready,
where I want you, Albert.
just getting ready to pit, under green, and not for sure what happened, but I got slammed up into the wall, and so yeah, now I'm sitting here with 7 minutes. Yeah, I thought for sure I had a good run there. Made it back to first, and I was comfortable pushing Jack around, just waiting to do a green flag stop.
Yeah,
Here
man.
we sit.
You were on the outside line there, and the 123 and the 81 got an offset push, and that's what turned them up into you. You just really had nowhere to go. But hopefully you can get out there and try to get a finish at least in the race tonight. But thanks for talking to us, man.
Yeah.
Hate that happened to you.
It's all good. Racing, right?
Yeah, sure
Part
is.
of the, we've been doing this a long time. Used to remember how upset we'd get. Kind of brush it off now.
I never got upset. I don't know what you're talking about.
No?
I was always calm as a cucumber.
Cool. Yep, right. Yep, me too.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, see ya.
Yep. Daily kill, unfortunate for him tonight. Sitting on pit lane with 7+ minutes of damage. Like he's going to pull off here, just try to bring it home here with just a few laps to go. Going to jump back up here, back up front, make sure we're live. I'm showing that George Rincon is your leader. Those two trucks in front of him are lap trucks, which should be waved around here once we cross the start finish and go 1 lap to go to green. I think I got Albert Anderson Sr. out there saying we can hear them in Discord. Actually, yes, you were meant to hear the drivers on track a little bit so you get a little bit of flavor of what's happening, them talking between each other. It's not Discord. We got it coming through iRacing so that you can hear that. We'll see where Albert is in 5th right now. Did not get caught up in that incident for anybody who was wondering. We'll just run through real quick. We got George Rincon on the point, Jack Dixon 2nd, John Schoenbacher 3rd, Dylan Bryant 4th, Albert Anderson in 5th, Dave Mayberry is in 6th. Andy Player 7th. Mike Adamson 8th. Andrew Cawthon 9th. Scott Milner is in 10th. Trevor Robertson 11th. Tom Bears 12th. Jonathan Osborne is in 13th. Russ Kilgore 14th. John Gallagher 15th. Kelly Keels in 16th now. Back on the track. Got his fender back, so he probably didn't have to take the entire 7 minutes. You got Jesse Redding in 17th. These are the 2 trucks that were coming around who were on the tail of the lead lap. And Chris Goins there in 18th. And Mike Everidge is out of the event. Lights are out on top of the pace truck, which means we are going green this time by. Pace truck will pull off and hand over control of the restart to the 28 of George Van Conn. Eight to go at the line. And he launches late in the zone. Keeps John Schoenblacher super tight on him to make sure he's got a pusher. Got Superman pushing on the outside line there, pushing Jack Dixon. We're going to have a drag race down the backstretch. Now it's just a matter of who has the most organized line and the best pusher and the one who can do it the longest and dance on that edge of blowing their engine up without actually doing it. See the 12 kind of go low there, going into the corner. Maybe trying to get a little air to his engine before he has to jump in behind him again and push him hard coming out. Both lines are well organized at this point. A little more so maybe on the bottom line. 29 is now second in line, pushing Dylan Bryant, attempting to push him to the point at least, with the 88 of Mike Adamson just behind him. 7 laps to go. Let me know in the chat, do you think they're going to make it without another incident? Tell me who you think's going to win. Looks like these guys might be settling in. You hear the 29 saying he's overheating. Looks like he's going to get stuck on the outside line now because he had to pull out. Don't know that he's going to get back in line. He's not. 6 is going to push him on the outside line. Dylan Bryant's going to fall to the 88 and hope that he can get pushed by him to get up there. Ideally, before anyone else jumps out in front of them, which had already happened. You see Schoenblacher is now the leader of the outside line. And with the 51 pushing him, they got a tremendous run on the outside. Coming to 5 to go. Kyle Vaught out there in the chat saying another incident's coming. You feel the tension heating up here. I wouldn't bet against that, Kyle. Question is it going to be on the last lap? Now, if they get to the white flag, folks, the next flag will end it. If they don't get to the white flag, they do have one opportunity at a green-white checker. 48's leading it. Schoenblacher's trying to take it away. 29 is now up on the outside, being pushed very well by the 6 machine of Trevor Robertson. Trying to make it a 3-lane battle here at the front. And they got help coming. Russ Kilgore and the 2 machine and the 81. If they get there, get organized, they may have a chance to make this a race on the outside as well. 12 machine is out front. Does he take the bottom or does he stay in the middle? 4 to go. And they are coming up on a lap machine. You see off in the distance there. Will that come into play before the end of the race? See, the center line looks like it disintegrated a little bit. 88's trying to make a run for it. Sometimes that can turn into a turbo tunnel when you have the C's part, and 51 jumps up there now, and you have a little bit of a run. It can really help you out in the middle, at least until you get to the front of the line and you hit the wake. 51 drops down in front of the 12, taking over the lead. 29's actually in the lead on the outside line now. '88 and the 10 of Cawthon in that center lane. And Albert Anderson just can't seem to get himself free of the pack here. He may pull up on the outside line now, perhaps, if he can get clear of the 29. Mike Addison's currently out in the front in the 88 machine. We're coming to 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. It's getting pretty exciting. Let's see if they're going to make it. As I suspect, the 99 goes the outside. He's not going to win by staying in there behind the 10. Did you see Gallagher pulling off? That's the lap machine I talked about. It's just going to get out of the way. 88's coming up through the middle there, being helped by Cawthon and the 10 machine. They're going to have a little momentum as they come across the line. And 99 is getting organized with the 29 and the 6 on the high line, but I don't know if it's going to be enough with just 3 trucks. 51 is in the catbird seat right now. Maybe the 88. Depends on how well the 12 versus the 10 are going to be able to push right here. And if their line stays organized. We're coming down the backstretch for the second to last time. This is the penultimate lap. Coming to 1 to go. Dead even on the front line, the 88 and the 51. They edge in front of each other, and then the momentum shifts. It's like the wake is pushing the other truck back momentarily, and then you get out there and you get that additional resistance and you come back to the other line. 99 is making a move on the outside. Actually, the 29 jumped up underneath the 99. Is this going to be a wreck? Oh my God. Oh, it's going to be a wreck. And they're in the outside wall in the last lap. The 51 is going to win this race because that ends this race right there. They were on the last lap. They took the white flag. Race is over.
I didn't realize it was so loud.
I take that back, folks. I got a little too overexcited. They left it green. They left it green. That's right, because they already took the white flag. They're racing for the end. I got too excited. Sorry. 48's pushing right now. Is he going to make a move on the 51? I absolutely believe he would. They have a chance to get some momentum. Maybe the 10 can push him. They're going to bail out on the 51. Will the 48 get there? He doesn't. The 51 wins this race.
Hey, good job, Dylan.
So I said Dylan won it, but I was a little bit early, folks. Really got too excited there, thinking that iRacing had thrown the caution when in fact it did not. And Dylan still brings it home. The 51 of Dylan Bryant brings it home in first place. Now I'll go back and take a quick look and see what happened to some of the other drivers, folks, in that incident. But I wanted to stick with the lead there, make sure we saw the winner cross the line. Go back and take a quick look here. This has already really happened. As we back up, here we go. 29 goes for the move there, and it's just super tight, 4 wide right here. Trying to get around the 99. See if we can get the bar look here. So it looked pretty good for the moment. Watching that blue machine of the 29. 99 goes towards the outside, so he takes a big hole there. But then it just closes up on him, and he's holding it pretty straight. And the 88 and the 29 just nailed that outside wall. I think the Albert Anderson's also involved. 6 machine you see right there got involved. It's unfortunate for those guys. And you see the race admin throwing across the screen there that Dylan takes home the win. And he's doing his burnouts now, folks. Got you seen Jessenia Castro out there in the chat saying, let's go, 51. Happy that he won. Your winner, folks, Dylan Bryant, racing out of Stem, North Carolina. Superman himself, no kryptonite here at Talladega for him. He had a couple of close calls. I think pretty much everybody in this field had some close calls. But he brings it home. Champion here tonight in the third to last race of the season. He came in here the points leader. He's going to leave here with additional points, really setting himself up to be the champion of the Vanquish Series here in season 2. So, hey, folks, I'm going to take a quick moment to get them up here for interviews. Don't go away. We are going to be right back. All right, folks, we are back, and we're going to interview your champion here tonight, Mr. Dylan Bryant in the 51 machine. We have him up in the green room, and we're going to pull him in here now and get a word with him. Hey, Dylan, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Alan, man, oh my goodness.
Does your heart rate come down yet?
No, no.
Man,
oh, goodness.
I remember interviewing you on Wednesday night when you came in second in the Premiere Series, and you just sounded so down for a guy just brought it home in P2. But I imagine tonight is just bringing in all the good emotions back and the good vibes, bringing it home on the top step of the podium. How do you feel?
Great. It definitely helps me out a lot more in the points. But it's not just about me tonight, man. Like Jack, luckily he cleared that accident, and he was the next one in line to come up, and I was like, hey, just hit me hard, and it was timed like perfectly and stuff. And man, like if I could give him the stat for the win, I definitely would, man. It was definitely a team effort there on that last lap. I thought I was gonna be caught up in the crash because I got doored, and like, it just seems like that I got caught up in everything tonight, and yeah, I was just at the right place at the right time, and I was concerned about my 30 seconds of damage off of that last wreck, and yeah, after getting out of turn 2, I knew that my truck was still good.
Nah, man, you had some supporters out there in the YouTube land as well. Nicole Walsh and, if I make sure I pronounce this right, you had Jessenia Castro pulling for you here tonight. So they're out there saying, hey, let's go. And they're obviously psyched that you won and posting right now within the chat. So, hey, man, it's good to come home on top step of the podium. It was kind of a wild ride tonight for a few drivers. But I heard you basically say the key that you felt like when you were carrying damage. I did notice that at the very end when you come across the line that you did have some damage. So it's pretty remarkable that you were able to keep it in the wind like that. I will tell you this, when you go back and watch this back, I actually called you the winner earlier than I should have, because the wreck happened and I was I thought that iRacing had thrown the caution and I was calling you out as the winner and didn't realize you're still racing for it. So I want to say thank you from the broadcaster's perspective of still bringing it home P1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And my fans, that is Jacinia. Like, he butchered her name, so she might be a little bit upset about that. But Nicole, and there's somebody else that watches too, that I work with, Ken. So a huge shout out to them three. They tune in every race and stuff, and I'm trying to get more folks at my job to tune in and stuff because I think it's a great broadcast. I think it's a great series and stuff, and yeah. So I'm just pumped up. I'm thrilled. I got tired of finishing second, but hey, I take second up for third, fourth, fifth, or sixth too. So, but yeah. At first, I thought it was gonna be a caution. I'm like, oh well, we already took the white flag lap, so it was definitely a racing back to it, and yeah, if it weren't for Jack helping me out there, Albert was trying to help out some, and we really couldn't find each other as good as we have before. So, but it was just hard to push. The engines was overheating, stuff. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited and stuff, and it definitely sets me up for final two races. It's not in the bag yet, but I'm gonna dang sure try to win this championship.
Yeah, man. I mean, speaking of that, we got two more races. How you feeling about those tracks? We got Homestead, Miami, and next week we got Indy.
Yeah, so the fans don't know Pope on Friday nights, but the last time that we was at Indy, I finished second to Pope, and Pope is really, really good there, and I think I figured out a little something. I might even reach out to him and try to get a few pointers from him to help me out next Friday night at Indy. So I feel like if I can just finish in the top five, it really don't matter who wins the last two. As long as I get a top five and have at least a 0x, I should be decent.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Well, congratulations again on bringing it home here at P1 tonight. Before I let you go, do you have any shout outs for teams, fans, or family?
Yeah, first and foremost, Lori. She deals with us knuckleheads 3 nights a week, on top of everything that we post in Discord and stuff, and of course I wake up early and posting stuff early about race day and everything else. So a huge shout out to her. Also, Team All Star, like they are all outstanding. Tom, Albert, Jack, of course. Bert when he can race, and I don't know who else is on our team on Friday nights because it switches up some on Wednesdays. But a shout out to them. Huge shout out to VRL. I love the league. Wednesdays and Friday nights and stuff, and of course you, Alan, outstanding broadcaster. And I truly look forward to going back and watching this 3-wide action and a whole bunch of crashing.
No, yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks for the kind words, man. As always, we're glad to have you here with us, the drivers like you that make this thing go around and make it as awesome and competitive as it is. So we look forward to seeing you at Indy, man. Congrats again.
All right. I'll catch y'all next week.
All right,
see you later.
Good night.
Good night.
That was your champion tonight, the 51 machine of Dylan Bryant, folks. Bringing it home, P1. I mean, what a race. I mean, it was, for a super speedway race, pretty clean. I want to say maybe 3-4 cautions. I did call it out a little bit earlier. Thought he had it once they took the white flag. It was going to be a caution there, but he still was able to bring it around that last lap, cross that line, P1. So congratulations one last time to Dylan Bryant. And as always, I want to thank my beautiful and talented wife, Lori, for everything she does for me, for my family, this league. We absolutely could not do it without her. And with that, folks, that is the end of round 11 of the Vigilante Vanquish Series. It's in the books. And we're going to see you next week at the storied Brickyard in Indianapolis. But until then, race fans, remember, stay sharp, stay fast, stay vigilante, and I'll see you next time. Good night.
This ain't your mama's racing stream.